So we're going to get things started with tidy data recommendations regarding the data sets that we were using in our project. I'll start with the good. The column names used all lowercase, which prevented mix-ups when someone might have tried to type something in and used an uppercase. There were lots of utilization of the underscores, which is good practice because computers can't read spaces in column names. And the use of NA, specifically this consistent use of capital N, capital A, that's why I used it in quotes, for missing values was good. Because if there was NA capitalized and then NA uncapitalized, you would have missed some values if you were trying to select for the NA. Now, what could use some work was the naming consistency, specifically with the grid issue that I think everyone dealt with. The column name for the birds data frame was ... 1, or in the case of one of our group mates, it was X. So the consistency would have been better across data sets, or could have been better, or even accurate with regards to the birds. Multiple units. This kind of factors in with the units within name issue, but we have most of these measurements in one unit, and it'd be easier to just pull on the data frame with measurements in different units than to calculate it later down the road. The name length was particularly egregious in one of the instances, the max temp of warmest month in the forest metadata data frame. And that of could be gotten rid of, and I'm sure it could have been abbreviated further. Back to the units within name. These get hard to understand what we're actually working with when we're just doing the coding, and we're kind of forced to reference a table when they aren't within the name. It just helps it keep it, more clean, more tidy with the units within the name. And with regards to that, specifically temperature data, there was that weird thing where it meant to say one thing, but it was inputted in the hundreds when it's actually the tens. Particularly this is what I'm talking about. We would have to keep on referencing this table because of the lack of units and this particularly weird thing. And this has consequences later down the line with visualizations where if maybe you want to use the temperature on one axis, it will read it as hundreds when it's actually in the tens.